Hello everybody, what's up? CaptainTurbo here, and welcome back to Let's Play Fable 2. I believe this is part... I'm not sure, actually. What part is this? This is part 28. We're still doing post-commentary for the time being. And we're currently in the Howling Halls.
Children,
I bring you flesh.
And what a surprise, she turned her back on us.
what is this place? There's nothing people can be sure of that.
So yeah, basically we just have to kill a shit ton of Balverines, which I'm gonna say this right now, I feel that the best thing Fable 3 did over Fable 2 is they left Balverines until much later in the game. Like, Fable 2 here, we're not quite at the halfway point, I'd say. We're getting close, we're closing in, but we're not quite there yet, I'd say. I'd say the arena's probably the halfway point. You know, if you ask me. And the problem I have is they're a bit too powerful for this point in the game. Like, unless you've put all your experience into strength or skill or will, like, completely maxed out a spell or strength or whatever, you're gonna have a few issues with these guys because they can take a while to kill, even if you can dodge everything they throw. If you can, you know, make sure you survive with a bunch of potions. It's just a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with them, if I'm going to be completely and utterly honest here. It's not even so much the fact that they're strong. I wouldn't even mind dying if it came to that. It's just their fucking fights can take so long. Which makes me wonder how, like, low-level run of this would go. Like, if you started the game, you didn't upgrade anything, you know, how would one handle this? Like, of course you can't really game over or anything, but how long would it take, I wonder? Might be something to consider in the future. A personalized challenge run. That's not a bad idea, really. Alright, so I think at this point I decide to upgrade either my toughness or my physique. I can't remember which. I don't have enough of physique anyway, so maybe toughness? No, I don't even upgrade that. Do I have enough of that? Yes, I did. I did have enough for a force push, which is nice.
She's right. Show no mercy and get out of that place quickly.
But I can't see any way across that pit. There must be something we can do.
There probably is. I shall find it in a moment. Right now we just need to keep killing Balverines. You see, you do get a decent amount of experience drop when I use the 4-1, but unfortunately charging up a 4 can take time, which unfortunately gives them a chance to charge up and, you know, try and attempt to kill me. And the dog, unfortunately, is taking a massive pounding here. And I just got TKO'd right there, nearly. By the way, this is not like a no knockout run, by the way. I do end up getting knocked out once or twice.
See if you can find something to make a bridge.
So that's the current crop dealt with anyway. Basically, you just need to go up to this pillar over here. And it will trigger a hammer to start trying to knock the thing down.
Oh, I see it. That pillar looks weak. Right, one bridge coming up. Take those buggers off me.
Alright, so we'll let her do her thing. We're gonna charge up, force push to max. And wait for the little fuckers to come to us. By the way, where... Oh, there's a dog. I was wondering where the fuck the dog had gone there.
And you will suffer.
Right, so this is... I think this is Lilith. I think she can take human form. I'm not sure. Lilith is the woman that obviously we followed in here in order to find her kid, which ended up being a bunch of bullshit. Unfortunately, well, I thought it was white, but typically looks golden like fucking Super Saiyan. I believe this is the strongest Balverine there is, and unfortunately they do a decent amount of damage, and I don't think you can really knock them off their... I don't think you can knock them around at all, so you're just gonna have to bear with it and slowly whittle the fucking thing down. And unfortunately, she brought some friends. But thankfully, the big one's taken care of, so we can just focus on dealing with the other little bastards now that we've got rid of the big one. And that's the TKO. Thankfully, all the resurrection files work automatically, though, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm pretty sure Hammer is supposed to get in on the fight, but she doesn't really seem to be doing anything. Oh, there we go. We got a couple swings from the Hammer. Not bad. Not too bad. I'm just showing off the dead bodies around here. Obviously, I figured they would be returned or they'd be snack food by now. There'd just be body parts everywhere. Now, I should point out there's a gargoyle around somewhere that I couldn't find. I actually think it's behind the wall I was just at, because there's a massive crack that for some reason I never took in. I did look around for this guy. I don't think I managed to find him. As you can see, I'm desperately trying to find this gargoyle that I heard, but no luck. I think he's about to say something. Yeah, you can hear the guy, but I can't find him anywhere, unfortunately. It's one of those that I might miss. If I do decide to come back and get them all, then I've obviously got one around here that I need to pick up, but it's just one of those things. Like I said, I'm desperately looking just in case I see him on the wall somewhere, but no joy. And there's only one treasure chest in here. There you go. Trying to say treasure chest for me is apparently quite difficult. Alright, so we're not too far off the end of the Howling Halls here, I believe. I just gotta go up this spiral staircase in a moment. And there's the silver key around here. I should point that out. Actually, it's actually at the top, but I couldn't remember where exactly it was, so... And there it is. I believe that's number 19 now that we've got. And unfortunately there's nothing else up here, at least as far as I can remember. Apart from the exit, of course. Again, I could be misremembering, but it is what it is. I can always come back and check another time. And here's the exit of the Howling Halls. And we can head back to Westcliff. Finally. I believe we're going to have a cutscene in a moment again. A fairly long one, followed by a really long one, actually. It's more like dialogue, but the dialogue's actually quite funny. It goes on for about 3 or 4 minutes, though, so it is a fairly lengthy one. But yeah, Howling Hall, definitely a place I would probably personally have put a little bit further into the game. And the content is saved, and don't worry, the game hasn't crashed.
We made it. I don't think they'll follow us into the light. We were quite a team back there, weren't we? Those Balverine buggers didn't stand a chance. You see? This is what I'm talking about. We just did a load more good than all the prayers I've said in my whole life.
And as you can see the spire there in the background. We'll actually get a better view of it later, but I figured I'd show it off, and we're about to have all that dialogue I mentioned a
Many
moment
die
ago.
in their attempt to defeat the Crucible. But defeat it you must if you're to have any hope of joining Lucien's army and getting to Garth.
Yep, there's the place, but again, we're going to have more dialogue in a moment, and I'm going to shut up for this entire part because it is quite funny.
Whoa, look at these two. You lost, little girl.
I think it's a bloke, Ron.
Yeah, that's what makes it an insult, you idiot. Now shut it. Wow, you trained your pet troll to speak. Come on, you got some time to play with us, ain't ya?
Yeah, let's play a wee game.
Why don't you show us what you've got? Or ain't you got nothing?
Yeah, show us.
You two intimate, are you?
Yeah, you and... What's that mean, Ron?
Why don't you get back to your cozy little homes? You don't belong here.
Go back home. Nice and cozy it is. Ha!
Mind you don't fall over and hurt yourself.
Ha, yeah. Like what you did the other day, right, Ron?
Shut up.
Not that I don't enjoy hanging around this little holiday destination, but we should probably see about getting into the Crucible.
You're just a pair of stupid tourists, ain't ya?
Yeah, tourists are stupid. Are we tourists, Ron?
No, you're academics, quite clearly. I wonder how long the Crucible's been around, anyway. Must have been a bugger to build.
You'll never survive round here, you know. Two weaklings like you.
Yeah, two weaklings like you.
La la la, not listening.
What's wrong?
I heard stories
You
about the
lost
Crucible
your
when I was a little girl.
babies.
I used to imagine what it would be
They
like
lost
to
their
fight in it.
babies.
Never thought I'd see it for real.
Oh, poor babies.
We can follow you all day. Never get rid of us.
Actually, my legs are getting kinda tired, Ron.
Some pretty unsavoury types around here.
People round
Present
here
company
in my
excluded,
time.
of course.
But you two take the biscuit.
Oh, how come we don't get no biscuits?
Bah! This is getting old. Let's get drunk instead.
Yeah, let's get drunk
I
instead
wonder how many of
old.
these blokes are from the bandit camp we broke up. They're in for a nasty surprise when they get home tonight.
And I hope that was all the cooking dialogue, but I actually really like that cutscene. The first time I think I've actually ever sat down and listened to it was when I was recording this. It was actually fucking awesome. Now, the arena is right up there, but
They've got nicer pointy walls than most I've seen.
the arena, obviously, we can head straight to if we want to, but there's actually a side quest up here I just decided to deal with first. There's also something else to show off as well in a moment. Give me time, give me time. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is head up here, and you will need 5,000 gold for this quest, but it is a optional one. This is also going to be pretty dialogue heavy, so I'm going to shut up again.
By the illustrious Gazoons, it's you again. Our fates do seem to be interbindified, don't they, my good friend? As a matter of irrefutation, I can think of no one better to become my new business partner. Oh, it's my most sagacious plan yet, inspired by my newfound faith in Toby. That's the temple of business and yodeling, of course. It's through Toby that the idea came to me. Take a land rotten to its very decorum and metamorphosate it into a friendly holiday park for all the family. One day, Westcliff will be a tourist-entrapping amusement zone. I just need a small investment to get me started. I earnestly certificate you will get every crumb of it back, with behemothing interest, naturally. We'll be rich beyond the wildest dreams of Toby Trotter himself, the founder of the temple.
So yeah, pay 5,000, you'll get 10,000 back, and the place will actually be
Possibilities this area presents.
completely upgraded. If you don't give him the money, then Westcliff will stay exactly as it is after a time jump in the near future, where time will skip forward many years. It's definitely worth it, in my opinion, to upgrade the place, just because you'll get some extra stuff.
Some say the only reason it's part of the faith is so its acronym would spell out Toby Trotter's first name. But I believe it's all a mystical confabulance. Wondrous! I will notify you by letter when I've completed the project. You'll see some constipating changes, I swear by Toby. I shall begin my enterprise at once.